Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 18 of your Seattle Kraken franchise mode, as today we got a very special episode, just like the one a couple episodes ago where we made it to the Stanley Cup Finals and we went up against the Washington Capitals and we absolutely whooped ass. Ryan Strome walked away as Conn Smythe MVP, and honestly, Colton Parayko got to win another cup, as now he's officially captain of the Seattle Kraken. But once again, we are back at it again, as the Seattle Kraken are going to be going up against the Washington Capitals in the Stanley Cup Finals. But before we get into it, quickly, I'd like to just say, if you are new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. And if you like live streams, I do almost not every day, but I do live streams on Twitch where I play some franchise mode, like the New York Islanders one that I've been doing, and just some other stuff like Draft to Glory, which has been really exciting. We're almost near a playoff team. But anyways, we're talking about the Seattle Kraken here today. The link will be down in the description below if you want to check out my Twitch, though. The Seattle Kraken today, though, we got a very special episode. We're back at her again. The Stanley Cup Finals, Washington versus Seattle. The rivalry is brewing. It's like the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Detroit Red Wings when they went back-to-back. Will Washington be the Stanley Cup champions this time around? I don't know. We're going to be keeping basically the lines the same, as Malkin has done great stuff alongside of Voynov. Not just that, Denis Gurianov as well. The old Russian connection, practically. The Russian connection practically between that line. But Ryan Strome just plays a lot better alongside of Cam Atkinson on Johnny Gaudreau. For some reason, just Ryan Strome is just that big piece that gets that line going and does wonders to that line. But also, Thatcher Demko will be the starting goalie for the Seattle Kraken as well. He was stellar against the Colorado Avalanche, won his 4 in a row games and got us a shutout. He barely let in goals. I don't think he let in any goals past 2, but for the last game, he was stellar. Thatcher Demko was one of the best goalies that entire playoff run right there. Juuse Saros did great up at the starting and struggled against Colorado. Once we threw in Thatcher Demko, it was really a game changer. So let's get in here to game 1 in Climate Pledge Arena. Once again, the rivalry between Kuznetsov and Strome and Gaudreau and John Carlson, and now we have John Klingberg. These two teams are different. Actually, before we get into game 1, I do got to show you guys quickly, if you guys didn't watch the ending of the last episode, which you should definitely do. We looked at the Washington Capitals a bit and talked about their team, as they're looking pretty crazy. Varanen, Kuznetsov, and Daniel Sprong, a playmaker-sniper combination, and then you got Arturu, Luukkonen, Backstrom, and Marcus Johansson. Not a bad second line, but definitely not the greatest defensively, so we could take advantage of that line. Jared McCann, Adam Henrique, and Tom Wilson is one crazy-ass line, though. And then TJ Oshie, Lars Eller, and Alex Afalio. This team is just hella deep, and it's hella crazy, and it's hella intimidating, to say the least, looking up and down that roster. And then defensively, they're a little bit weaker, with Anton Strawman being their fourth defenseman, but he's still very solid defensively. So you're still looking at a fairly well defensive team between Dmitry Orlov, Carlson, Lucas Johansson, and Anton Strawman. And then they got a great goalie, and Samsonov, who has been lights out this entire playoff run, as they're looking for that cup. They really are. They're going to be looking for that Lord Stanley. So let's shut them down. Let's do it. Let's come back. Let's do a back-to-back, baby. Let's beat this team fucking twice. That's would be my dream. So here we go. Game 1. First period. Let's go, boys. We got to get off to a hot start. We know what we got to do. We've been here before. Malkin, you've been here. You know what to do. A lot of you guys, we brought people in that have playoff experience, like a Blake Coleman, like a Evgeny Malkin. We've changed this team up to build it for more experience, and that's what we did. Let's go. First period, and 1-0 there. Daniel Sprong starts off the goal scoring there for the Washington Capitals. It was pretty much dead up until the final 2 minutes of the first period, as we head into the second period. A big goal there from Big Bob Bubalev. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. A 22-shot lead there for Washington, 22-19. So here we are, third period. Come on, boys. All we need, Blake Coleman. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's why I picked up the goddamn guy, because Blake Coleman's a bloody beast. And big game, Brock gets a big goal, as that was huge. It was huge. It gave us a 2-goal cushion so Thatcher Demko can mess up. And Brock with a hat trick. Bubalev, a hat trick, baby. Holy shit, is he ever stepping up right now on that third line alongside of Hartman and Sanford. Wow. Wow, Brock, baby. That's what I'm talking about. A huge hat trick in game 1, giving us that 1-0 series lead here against the Washington Capitals, and that is a huge start. That's what we wanted to start off with. We wanted to start off with a huge 1-0 series lead. Now let's get right back into it. Game 2 here against the Washington Capitals. Come on, boys. First period. Oh, McCann, Wilson, their third line is starting to jump on in Backstrom. Shillington gets one there as well. He got the first goal of the game. Second period. What am I saying? What is this team? What is this team? Strome, Hartman, Virtanen. We have built the best team I think I've ever built in my life of playing NHL. Virtanen, Hartman, Strome. Great job, boys. All big goals from you. Troy Stecher with a big one. We are playing lights out right now, boys. Troy Stecher gives us that 2-goal lead. All we need to do is shut them down the rest of the game, and we got this, and we pull away with a 2-0 series. Troy Stecher with another one. Holy crow, kid. Or will you get a hat trick? No cigar for Troy Stecher, but he does get 2 goals on the night as the Shillington and Stecher pair, they were all over the place. My Lord Hartman gets his 7th of the playoffs. Strome was out there. That's what I'm talking about, man. This team is just on a whole new level, the Seattle Kraken this year. 2 big wins there as we're now heading to Washington, to Capital One Arena here for Game 3. Will we walk away with a 3-0 series lead, or will Washington finally fight back in this series and push for a bit of a chance? I mean, Washington's getting their asses kicked right now, but we know what Washington can do. They can definitely whoopsie-doodle us, so let's see what they do. First period. Damn, Sanford 2 goals, and then Blake Coleman as well. Come on, boys. Second period, 4-2. Parayko and Kuznetsov and Sprong there on the power play. That's all right. That's all right. We still got a 2-goal lead. We can play good defensively. We can shut it down, and let's pull away with that 3-0 lead. I mean, if we could pull away with a 3-0 lead, that would be abs. Henrique, shorthanded goal there on our power play. Jesus, boys. But Ryan Hartman. Wow, what a beast Ryan Hartman was. What a pickup. What a pickup. Big goal there for Ryan Hartman as we shut it down. Wow. Big 5-3 lead for the Seattle Kraken. Sanford, Parayko, Hartman with his 8th. Man, we got to talk about Ryan Hartman right quick before we get into the next game. I just want to see, did we trade for this guy this year? Did we pick him up in free agency? I think we did a trade, right? We got both Malkin and Hartman. Yeah, we made Hartman a trade. We picked him up from St. Louis. And man, what a stud. Dude, Hartman's just been on a whole new level this year, especially playing alongside of Brock right now. My God, what a guy. What a guy. Let's go. Game 4, we have a 3-0 series lead and have a chance to go back-to-back for the first time in franchise history. So let's go, boys. Let's go. 3-0 series lead. We're in Capital One Arena. We're in Washington. Let's shut it down. Let's bring her home, boys. First period, 3-0. Gurionov, Strome, Hampus, Lindholm. Second period, 4-1, Sanford, Eller. I don't even have to talk about this. We're dominating shots. Thatcher Demko is absolutely brilliant. This team is just on a whole new level. Whole new level the Seattle Kraken are on. Wow. Wow, we got to jump in a little bit here. We'll jump in now. 2:55 left. We'll get the last little bit in. We'll watch the last little bit before I jump right into it. Look at the jerseys, man, with that patch, that Stanley Cup final patch on us again. As Seattle, let's go, boys. Let's bring up another Stanley Cup into the Raptors of Seattle. We're making this place a popular hockey town, not just that, a popular sports place. We're bringing championships to Seattle, which has never really been done in any Seattle. Even the Seattle Supersonics, the Seattle Seahawks, they've been close. But the Seattle Kraken are about to go back-to-back in the first time in franchise history in just the third year being a franchise? 4th year, right? Oh, man, this is our 3rd year. Yeah, because our first year we didn't make it in. The second year we did. And, wow, man. Let's go, boys. Let's bring her home. Let's bring her home. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. As Johnny, or that's Cam Atkinson. One-timer. Ooh, big save there by Samsonov. But my lord, this team, I gotta say, even this video has been so short, 10 minutes long. My god. Sorry, my throat's a little bit chapped there. I've been recording tons of videos today, and it's absolutely amazing. Now we're bringing home another Stanley Cup again. Just what we dreamed about. So it's perfect. Our third year in the NHL, and we're about to win back-to-back already, which for some teams, you even struggle just to win a cup. Look at us dominating even with 2 minutes left here in the third period. We're just out there dominating play as someone gets decked. That's okay, boy. Get up. Get up, Brock. Get up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man, look at this team. I'm in disbelief again. I really fucking am. I'm just in absolute disbelief that we were able to build this team again, to bring in another cup, to bring in Ryan Hartman, to bring in Evgeny Malkin, to bring in John Klingberg over the offseason to make the defensive core solid. I mean, this team has just changed up so much over a short span of time, and now we're gonna have to deal with cap, and that's just the solid fact that we're gonna have to deal with cap sooner or later, and I knew that was gonna come into play. But this team, for the time that we've had it with, I think we could do it again. We got a lot of solid people across this team. Oh my god, another chance there for Mikhail Voinov to get a big goal there for the team. But my lord, Voinov battling for that puck over to Varanin. Poked that off the puck. Good job. Kuznetsov now has it. He's carrying it in, looking around. Poked off. Kuznetsov over to Johansson. 26 seconds left from a back-to-back. Wow. I have no words. We started off really slow, and I didn't know how long this team was going to take to be a championship team. And the team surprised me last year by winning the cup, and I mean, even this year, I knew this was going to be no surprise this year. We were just the best team out of the NHL. We really were. There was no team that sizes up to the Seattle Kraken, as the Seattle Kraken are Stanley Cup champions once again, baby. Once again, the Stanley Cup champions. Here we are, baby. Wow. This is just absolutely amazing for the Seattle Kraken, as we're able to bring home another Stanley Cup. A back-to-back, beating the Washington Capitals. Once again, being the team that we faced last year in 4 games. We swept this team in the Stanley Cup Finals, ladies and gents. What an amazing playoff run. What an amazing playoff run, as we're Stanley Cup champions once again. Malkin gets to be a champion once again. Everyone on this team who's stayed here that I didn't trade away. John Klingberg gets to be a Stanley Cup champion. I mean, what a bet for John Klingberg. First year he signs with the Seattle Kraken, and we go on this amazing run once again, and we win another Stanley Cup. I mean, this team is just lights out, and we're going to be going for the back-to-back-to-back. Let's build this team into a dynasty. I mean, we could possibly do that. I think we might have a little bit of that Stanley Cup drought, maybe. Oh, wow. Ryan Hartman is your Conn Smythe winner. Wow. But, I mean, you know what? I love this pick, because Ryan Hartman was fucking amazing. You don't know how big Ryan Hartman was in a lot of those playoff games. 8 goals. He was phenomenal. Definitely deserves that Conn Smythe. There was multiple guys that could bring home that Conn Smythe, but Ryan Hartman, perfect guy. And I mean, this team is just not a lot of superstars on this team. Like, it's built well-rounded. Evgeny Malkin, he's an older guy that's definitely not as great as he used to be. But there we go. Colton Parayko shaking the hand of Gary Bettman as your Seattle Kraken. Are we in the 2023? Are your 2023 Stanley Cup champions? Let's fucking go, baby. Wow, it's a great fucking thing to see. Colton Parayko. And there we go, Cam Atkinson. Man, Cam Atkinson been on here since day one. I don't know how much longer he'll be here because of course, salary cap restrictions. But Cam Atkinson, great player for the time he's been here. Honestly, just underrated Cam Atkinson is, honestly. And there we go, Ryan Strome, the first-line centerman for last year's Stanley Cup champion, Conn Smythe winner as well. But now he gets to be a 2-time Stanley Cup champion, a guy that was traded for Jordan Eberle, guy that everyone thought was not a good centerman. He really has turned into being that real number one centerman for the Seattle Kraken, and has really came into that being that number one guy for the Seattle Kraken as well. Just an absolute amazing player. And then the boy Thatcher Demko, once again a two-time Stanley Cup champion, and led his team again. He wasn't there the full time, but near the end, Thatcher Demko was amazing, which leaves a little bit of a goalie debacle. A big time goalie debacle, but I mean, we'll figure that out later. And this one will last for memories. A back-to-back that we will remember forever. But I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, as we're only going to get better from here for the Seattle Kraken, as we're going to be going, and we're going to be officially now building for a dynasty. Maybe the best dynasty in NHL history. That's what we're going to be building for. I want as many cups as I possibly can with this team. This team is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all later. Adios, amigos.